First off, before I get this video started, we're gonna talk about squatted trucks today, so make sure you watch till the very end. But July 31st, we're having a truck show at Ryan's Diesel Service, actually Veterans Park in Wisconsin. So I look forward to seeing you guys out there. Mark it on your calendar, it's gonna be a lot of fun. But Boost Auto Parts will definitely be there. So we're really, really pumped to have you guys on board. So thank you so much for that.
Yep, for sure.
So check this out, guys. Got the, we have All Red on this shirt. We have the Boost Auto Parts logo. It is so cool. We're gonna have plenty of these to share at the truck show. So when you guys make it out there, we will have these on scene. How much are these gonna cost them?
$10.
So all you gotta do is show up.
Yep, $10 bill, get you a shirt.
Very, very cool. Thank you so much for having us, and this is gonna be an awesome day.
Yep, it will. Thanks, guys.
Check it out, guys. I'm not like making fun of anybody. I know everyone has their own style. I'm sure a lot of people think my truck looks dumb. I don't know. I've heard a lot of weird comments about my vehicle as well. So it is what it is. To each their own. They have their own money. They're gonna spend it on what they want. I mean, this is why our country's great, man. You know, you can definitely keep it versatile and cool, but as long as you like it, at the end of the day, that's all that matters, right? So I want to let the playing field be even. I'm not making fun of anybody, but I don't like the squatted truck scene. So let's go ahead and interview some people. All right, so I have Caden here. I have an F-150 2006 Ford. Biggest question that I have here, and a lot of guys want to know, why the squatted truck look?
Make people mad, I guess. And like, I don't know, it's just a taste. Kind of gotta like it.
It's just something that you like? A lot of you guys,
yeah.
A lot of buddies that you have squatted trucks?
Yeah.
So how exactly do you squat this thing?
Take the blocks out, put drop shackles, and then lift the front.
That's it?
Yeah, easy.
Basically what you're saying is that you do it because it's cool,
yeah.
And it's funny to get people mad.
Yeah, kind of.
Gotcha. All right, man. Can I use this on YouTube?
Yeah, it's fine.
I appreciate it. Oh, since we're at the Boost Auto Parts tent, I have a question for you, sir.
What's that?
All right, so with the squatted trucks, right? Would you sell a modified mirror where you can tilt it down, or would it be down? So when they're sitting, they're looking in the air, but they're not seeing anything in their mirrors. So would you be able to like modify the motor to go tilt down so they could see the road?
Well, you can still do that with the current glass setup.
That's true.
Look here, you can tilt this all the way down, and like right here would be your level playing field looking at the mirror. So you could squat your truck all the way down and still use the mirror just fine without having to modify it.
So there you have it, folks. He broke it down to a science. They do sell, Boost Auto Parts does sell tow mirrors for squatted trucks. Well, I had that. A good friend of mine, JW Montoya. What's up, guys? And I asked him about like squatted trucks. I never heard of it. This gentleman as well. This is Chief right here. I'm trying to get educated here because I'm from Michigan, guys. I honestly have only seen the squatted truck when I watched Whistle and Diesel's video.
Right.
So, I mean, like, I'm not trying to knock on nobody, and I'm sure this isn't your style either, but like, what is it with the squat thing? What makes it cool?
I can't, I don't know what makes it cool.
It's not cool.
I understand that it started on the West Coast, and it was called like the Cali Lean.
Yep.
So you put a little lean to it on the West Coast. If you got some hydraulics, I'm pretty sure that's where like it got its original points from. Like you had some hydraulics, you could like, hey, I'm leaning this way, I can go forward, get some little three-wheel motion in it. Back in the 93, 94, Snoop Dogg, all those guys, you know, Dr. Dre, plus everybody else that I don't know about that used to do that stuff. That's where it started. And then
you don't belong in this conversation anymore. Keep going. This is good.
I'm too old.
No,
man.
you're not, because I'm following exactly what you're saying.
Okay,
Keep
so
going.
you take that, and then it took that long for that style to come all the way from the West Coast to the East Coast. And now the Carolinas have said, you know what? We're not putting any hydraulics on it, no bags, no nothing. They can't afford it? Is that what it is? I don't know, man, yeah.
They can't afford it.
I see a lot of Tahoes too.
Yeah, so
a lot of Toyotas.
They take it all the way to by the time that trend made it to the East Coast, like 30 years later, it's just static squatting and nothing significant. It looks like a dog trying to shake the worms out of his butt, but it's not my style, man. I can't really attest to why people do it. The kids thinks it looks cool, you know. I just really don't know why.
W's a lot younger than me. A little bit. And a lot of these guys that squat their trucks are kind of close to your age. So what is it, man? What is it that makes these squatted trucks so cool?
I don't know. I think they're about 10 years younger than me. But I honestly don't even know why they squat their trucks.
You're from the South, you probably see it all the time.
No, I mean, I do, but I don't understand.
It's only in that area though. It's only like the Carolinas, a little bit in Georgia.
Georgia's getting popular. So
we're
like
right there on that border, but deep Georgia, like if you go into the deep Georgia, I think, and more towards Atlanta, you don't see it a lot.
it's not even really about South Carolina anymore, because I think it's just like all the kids in high school like to squat their trucks. It's just like their way of lifting their trucks nowadays. I don't know, they do fancy lift kits, because like if you're the top tier squatter, you have like the chrome FTS 9-inch lift with like 2-inch keys or 2-inch blocks. You're sitting like 10 to 12 inch up front, and you're stock in the back where you take out the rear blocks. You're the king of squatter if you do that.
He's trying to get educated here. Like, again, I'm just a guy from Michigan. Like, I'm like Yankee or whatever they call me. I don't even know. I lived in Tennessee for like 5 years, so I don't know if I don't call. I don't even know. Hey guys, so we have Bobby here in absolutely gorgeous truck. This is a GMC 2017 half ton. I believe this is the 5.3 liter. Is that right? Okay. And we just talked off camera about 5 to 6 months ago or so. You sort of got into the truck scene. Is that right?
Pretty much.
Right on, right on. So, where are you from, actually?
I'm actually from Jacksonville.
Okay, so you're from Florida. But what got you into the squatted look?
It's really, man, it's just like the culture around me, man. I see a lot of trucks and I like them. I like the way they sit. If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it the way I like it, though. But at the end of the day, man, if you're gonna squat it, it's all in your preference and what you want to do with it.
It's your money, right?
Right. So, I mean, regardless if people are gonna talk about it, they're gonna talk about trucks regardless, no matter if it's squatted, not squatted. I mean, loud, clapped out, no cats, anything, man. People are gonna talk, but if you want to spend the money on it, do it. It's yours.
That's right. Yep, you worked hard for it. A lot of people hate on my truck too. I'm serious. Look, here's my truck right here.
My dad got that same truck.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the old school cat eye myself, but what do you think about the whistle and diesel thing, man? Is that too extravagant?
Yeah, that squat right there was a little crazy. I don't agree with it, but I mean, like I said, it's your money. You do what you want with it. But you know, squatting your truck, like, you know, I guess that tight or that much, you're gonna have to deal with the consequences in the long run. You know, it could possibly land you into a car accident if you can't see anybody in front of you, or a kid in front of you, or anything like that, man. So you gotta, you know, be smart about the way you squat in your vehicles. So I just have smaller blocks in the back. So right now I'm running a 9-inch ready lift in the front, 2-inch leveling kit, and then in the back I just have 3-inch blocks.
Right on. Well, hey, I appreciate you coming out, man. And again, love the GMC take.
Thank you, man.
This is your first truck. You got to go big, right?
Yeah.
So that's really great. Where can we find you on Instagram?
On Instagram, I am Life with Bobby. That's my Instagram. Also, same name as my YouTube. Life with Bobby.
Oh, you got a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Right on.
And then obviously my Snapchat.
All right, guys, so make sure you check him out. And again, thanks for being on camera. I know I'm kind of putting you on the spot. I apologize.
No, I'm good, man. I've been doing it for about 3 years now. So.
How many subscribers you at right now?
I think I'm at about 1,600.
You got your family here, so take it easy, sir. Thank you.
All right, man. Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you. Talking about squatted trucks, I have a few other buddies with me. I got a question for you, sir. I know that it's not really your scene either, but why do you think squatted trucks are so cool to people down here?
I feel like the reason why they do it is because people tend to hate on them and get some more publicity, so it makes them show out more, be more out there, and be a little bit different compared
So
to
that's probably why it says locally hated on a lot of those, huh?
Yep. And even though they got stock wheels on it, but still locally hated.
That makes sense. I like it. Okay, right on. But not your thing, right?
Nah, not
your thing.
I like
Okay.
mine lifted evenly all the way around.
There you go, there you go. All right, cool, man.
Yeah.
Thanks for your input.
You're welcome.
5 Cameron here. We have a 2006 F250, absolutely beautiful 6.0 Power Stroke, guys. You know, having 05 lifted on 38s. What size tires are those?
40s.
You have 40s on
Yeah,
it.
40,
Dang.
15, 50s.
Woo! And look, I noticed that Cameron had a little bit of a squat going on. Nothing crazy. You're not sitting on the ground in the back.
Not like that. It's a 10-inch front and it's got 6-inch rear, so it's about 4 inches of squat. Nothing too crazy, but I just got the lift on the truck. I think it looks pretty fair. I'm not a huge fan of the tail dragging, but I will have a little bit of lean in my trucks. This is about the 3rd or 4th lift that I put on the truck, and each lift that I've had has had a small amount of lean, but nothing too crazy. I just want to keep it clean, but I do like to have my truck just a little bit. I don't like it completely level.
Got you. So at what point did you think that the squatting sort of movement sort of started, and why do you think it's kind of gaining traction, why it's so cool?
Well, it mostly started actually in California, and it made its way to the Carolinas. And now all my friends are, well, I'm from Georgia, and all my buddies here, well, a lot of theirs, like almost all of them are all squatted. And it gradually, it's just moving, it's spreading more from the Carolinas over here on the East Coast. And I don't know, really, it's kind of just like another culture, you know, like slammed or lifted.
What you're saying is you just put smaller blocks in the back, but you have your lift kit. You just made the blocks smaller.
Yeah, I have a 6-inch block in the rear.
Okay, right on. So I appreciate you being on the channel, dude. Where can I find you on Instagram?
Oh, it's at lot60.
All right, man. Nice, clean truck.
Keep
it nice.
Appreciate
and thanks again, dude. Take it easy.
Thank you.
I've run a lot of aftermarket tow mirrors in my day. As a matter of fact, I probably ran about 2 different sets from Amazon or eBay. And some of the differences that I've noticed really is the detent on how it basically sits in like that. And Kyle and I were kind of talking about it on the channel last time, but the way it sits, you're not really getting, I don't even know how to explain it, but it's not really folding in all the way, so you're not seeing your entire truck. The other thing that I've noticed is that they wobble a lot. But now looking at it, I see a lot of fogging going on too.
So this is one of our lights. I'll just hold it up. This truck's not in our booth, just happens to be next to it, not running our mirrors. You can tell they're ours because it's got the BAP here on the lens. First thing you can notice is the smoke. The smoke's just a lot more crisp on ours, and then they've got the moisture. Ours won't have that. Main reason, it's glued all the way around, OEM quality, and then on the back here, this little thing's actually a membrane. So if any moisture comes in, that'll let that moisture come out. Keeps this nice crisp finish. You'll have these mirrors for years, it'll still look like this. So the subtle details, I always say, they might look the same from far, but I compare it to toilet paper. You got single ply and triple ply. From afar, they look the same, but I'll tell you, they don't work the same.
2 sets of these mirrors before, and they both let me down. For example, one time the actual mirror itself just popped out while I was driving. But with that being said, the amount of money that I spent on 2 sets of mirrors will get you a good set of quality mirrors from you guys.
That's right. Yep.
So I guess if you guys are interested in doing this, I would say, from my experience, guys, I don't get paid extra money to say this, but save your pennies and get quality stuff before you start jumping quickly to the stuff you see on eBay or Amazon. That's kind of where I'm getting at, just trying to help you guys out. I don't know if you guys watched that video last year, but we actually did I did a dirt drag video down in Van Wert, Ohio Fairgrounds.
Yep. Van Wert County Fairgrounds, Van Wert, Ohio. Yep.
So I'm going to be out there September 11th. 2021. So make sure, if you guys are actually out there in the Indiana, Ohio area, anywhere really, I'm gonna probably bring out the Cummins this time. I'm not sure. We'll find out. But yeah, dirt drags, burnouts, it's gonna be a great time. So if you guys are out there in that area, make sure you guys check out
Homeowners Freedom Truck Meet 2021, Van Wert, Ohio.
Yeah, is this you?
Yep, that's me.
Man, what's your Instagram?
BRoss88.
BRoss88. Yep. Check him out. I don't know, it was just such a catchy thing. You're driving by, I'm like, wow. So how's your bank account?
Hurting.
I bet it is.
Hurt.
What have you done to the truck?
It's got a 7-9 McGoys, everything's powder coated, Kryptonite full front end, Kryptonite dual shock hoops, Fox 2.0 reservoirs all the way around, Kryptonite track bars, I mean everything underneath is powder coated. It's got boost auto mirrors with switchbacks in them, Recon cab lights, everything's paint matched. I mean, I could go on and on.
Yep.
It's crazy.
I got you, man. Well, much respect for the build. Very cool. Thanks for coming out.
Thank you.
Oh, you're on the beach, huh? Okay.
Yes, sir. We were taking pictures.
Woo! Man, dude, I feel like a rich guy.
No, you have more trucks than me.
Oh man, this is super nice. Look at you. Where's your keys at?
In my pocket, so you can start it.
Oh, look at this. You got all the, they call these the bells and whistles, ladies and gentlemen. Set up, dude.
Thank you. I need that edge. It's a must.
Now you need to squat your truck.
Oh no, actually it's squatted 2 inches right now.
Did you really?
Yes. Mainly just like this road, but it's not too bad. It's not very noticeable.
You heard the interviews. A lot of guys were saying because it makes people mad. That's pretty interesting.
Actually, I think they do that because they like the hate, to be honest.
Locally hated stickers. Got your opinion earlier.
Yeah.
So you sticking with it? You don't like, I mean, because you're from Georgia. and close to the Carolinas, I guess, kind of in that same truck culture. I've been through Georgia too, and I've seen a lot of squatted trucks in Georgia.
Yep.
So that's not your thing either. You're really big in the truck scene.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the squatted trucks. I think they're really obnoxious in my opinion. Like, I mean, not everyone's gonna agree, but that's just how I view squatted trucks. I'm just not a huge fan of them.
This wasn't like a bashing thing, you know. I'm not like, oh, you're stupid or all these other, I don't want to say comments. But this isn't a bashing thing towards you if you do enjoy that kind of scene, but again, it's just not mine.
It's just we don't understand why you do it. Because, like, I mean, if you're truck sitting like this, all the fluids are down here.
You can't see anything.
It really can't be good for your engine, your transmission, really anything. So
yeah, but it's also not good when you're lifting a truck either. It's not good on the ball joints unless you do it right. Unless you're doing like kryptonite stuff and you got like the nice ball joints and the nice tie rods and the uppers.
That's what I try to do whenever I modify my vehicle. I want to upgrade when I'm lifting my truck. I want to upgrade the hubs, and then do ball joints and everything, tie rods, upper control arms. I think that's the proper way to do it.
You kind of stick with what you know.
Exactly.
Between him and I, we've used a lot of lift kits on our trucks. Lots of different kinds of lift kits, and they all are equally good in their own right, you know. I mean, some are better than others, but we know what works and what doesn't. This is from my opinion here, the PPE HD tie rods that I've been running on my Duramax since I started my channel. I have put those things through the ringer, and there's zero play in those. And then of course my kryptonite hubs, those wheel bearings, are just second to none.
And lifetime warranty.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So it's just stuff like that. Just like FASS or AirDog or HSP or WC Fab. You guys know I've tested all these products out and what I think works and what doesn't. And I just don't want you guys to waste your money on some garbage.
Rant over.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting to talk about that. All right, guys. Well, that is it for this video today. Make sure you subscribe. Thank you so much for watching till the end. You guys are absolutely awesome. Subscribe to JW Montoya, a good friend of mine. I've known him for years. We've collaborated in multiple YouTube videos before, but I've never actually met him in person. So this is really cool.
We got to hang out for 3 days.
3 days, buddy.
That's right.
So that's it, guys. We'll see you on the next one.
Peace.
Say stay tuned.
Oh, stay tuned.
Gotcha. All right. Bye.